Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. So in this video, let us learn about the data types that we can use in Python. Though there are several data types that we can make use of in Python, but we won't be requiring most of them. But let us understand them briefly before we proceed further. So we have a few of them like text type, string. So str is used to define a string. We have numerical types like int, float, complex. Complex is used to create complex numbers. And sequence types, list, tuple, range. And then we have mapping type, which is a dictionary, which is same as an object in languages like JavaScript. Then we have set types. To create a set is a data structure that contains unique values. So set, frozen set. Then we have Boolean type, which you can define using the bool function. And then we have binary types like bytes, byte array, memory view. So let us go briefly over some of these types. So first let us talk about numbers. Now numbers can be as big as supported by your memory and operating system. You can easily convert a number to other types, like you are having an integer which is 7 minus 2. So a negative number, a positive number, or a whole number, all are integers. And you can easily convert a float number like 2.76 to an integer like 2 by using the int function. So you can wrap this value around the int function and this will give you 2 and will omit the fractional part. So you can easily convert a float number to int and vice versa. So now let us go briefly over booleans. Now booleans are used for conditional statements. It can take two values, a true and a false. Then we have strings, and strings are just like normal text or normal sentence wrapped within the double quotes or single quotes. Like as an example, lorem ipsum, and that is wrapped within single quotes, and lorem ipsum wrapped within double quotes. So these are examples for strings. So now let us go briefly over the most important data types supported in Python. So I'll go back to my editor now. Back in my editor, let us first define a variable, and I will use the convention of using an underscore between different words, just like we did here in the function name. So we separated each word with an underscore, and that is a good naming convention. So I'll define a variable first name, and let us leave a comment here, data types, first name, and set that to a string Alex, and I will print first name to the terminal. Then let us define an integer number, so number underscore integer, and set that to a value of 20. Print that to the terminal, so number integer. And then a float number, so 20.2245. Print that to the terminal. So let us run the file to see the output, and you can see we are getting Alex 20 and 20.2245 being logged to the terminal. So we have some other data types as well, and of course we will discuss them in separate videos because they are a bit complex to cover in this introductory video of data types. But even then, let us go over them briefly. Now to make a list which is same as an array in other languages, I can say I'll define a variable games list and set that to some bunch of games. So Counter-Strike and Half-Life, Call of Duty, and let us print the games list to the terminal. So I'll run the file, and you can see we are getting a list of values. Okay, so this is how we can create a list of values using Python. Now to make a dictionary which is same as an object in languages like JavaScript or any other programming language where you use the concept of object that is represented as a key value pair, we can define a dictionary or an object in Python using the below syntax. So I can say student underscore dict, and using the curly braces within which I will define a key like name and set that to some value, so John, and then age as another key, set that to an integer value, say 23, and we can print the dictionary to the console, run the file, and you can see we are getting the dictionary log to the console, and we will see more on complex data types in coming videos, so no worries for now. So now finally print the types for these variables. So I can say print type, and within the type function I can pass an object like games list, and I can print the type for a dictionary as well, student underscore dict, and finally run the file, and we get a class as a list, because this list is of type list, because it is using an instance, or is an instance based on the class list, and this is an instance based on the class dictionary, or it's an object based on the class dict. So this was all about the video on introduction to data types. We will be discussing all of the complex data types in great depth in coming videos. So if you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for all the upcoming uploads, and I will see you guys in the next video.